Hello everybody, welcome back to the new year 2011, and we had a great start to the new year with the Dow up about 93 and the S&P up 14. So intraday we were actually up quite a bit, actually over 140 in the Dow before retreating a little bit, and this market was spurred by positive reports on manufacturing as well as construction. So you can see here going into this pop today, we were actually consolidating near the highs here for about 5-6 days. So whenever you get a pattern technically where you get a nice bull run and then it just goes sideways and the bulls aren't letting up and the bears cannot push it down, the longer it goes sideways, once you get that pop above that resistance, that usually tends to a nice move upwards. As you can see, we kind of had resistance here at 1226, and then we popped up from 1226 all the way up to 1260 before popping up again. So things are still intact on this bullish trend, and no matter how overbought we think the markets may be, you always have to trade with the trend, because anytime you try to call the tops, that's when you can get really hurt. So right now everything is bullish, so let's go right into the stocks that are acting bullish as well. First up, we have SBUX, ticker symbol SBUX. You can see this stock had a nice pop today, up over 3.5%, right after we broke above this resistance that was acting as some pretty solid resistance at 33. And this is a stock that I mentioned a few weeks ago, and I keep on harping on this. Ever since that they offered Wi-Fi, a lot of customers are going in there using their free wireless internet service and buying more coffee. So after a nice little pullback, it had a nice pop today. So this stock looks like it's on its way for some higher grounds. Next, we have IBM, and IBM, of course, is one of the Dow 30 components. And look at IBM consolidate pretty tightly between 142 and 147 for since November, and today we actually popped above it, going to 148 before pulling back a little bit with the overall market. But IBM looks like if we can break above today's high, which in this case is 148.20, this stock looks like it's poised to make a nice bull run, since we've been just chopping back and forth for so long, and we have the 50-day moving average right below us as support as well. So look for IBM for a possible bullish play. And then next we have CENX, ticker symbol CENX. As you can see, we are reaching the prior high that we set back here in April, and today we had a nice pop up almost 5.3%. Look for CENX to break above 1650 for this to be a trigger to the positive side. So this stock had a nice pullback bounce today, but let's wait for a break of resistance before entering a long paper trade position. And then last, I want to offer up WYNN, ticker symbol WYNN, and these sin stocks or casino stocks are pulling back, and then they all had a nice pop today, breaking above this descending triangle. So after pulling back, I think this stock can easily go back to the prior highs here at about 115. So that's another $7 pop. So let's see if this thing can hold. If not, we know that there's obvious support right here at $100. So $100 is a nice round number, as well as it has acted as support for quite a bit over the last month and a half. So that is it for today. There's a lot of stocks setting up relatively nicely. I encourage you guys all to go through your list of stocks. Feel free to type in some suggestions, and I will go over them as well. Welcome back, everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.